Go ahead and come into the mat. Come onto the mat in downward facing dog. Go ahead and root down through your index finger knuckles. Pedal your feet out if you need to, your legs. Bend your right leg. Bend your left leg. Go ahead and bend your knees slightly. Lift your tailbone just a little higher. And then begin to straighten your legs. Work your heels as close to the floor as they can come. Spread your fingers wide and breathe. This is a practice called the Magic 10. It works great as a full practice. It works great for a warm-up before a longer practice. It's just wonderful. And continue to breathe here in downward facing dog. Begin to walk your feet up behind your hands. Fold forward. Use your blocks if you need them. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice long, slow breathing here in your forward fold. Begin to really push down in your heels, and as if you're pulling the mat apart, and it widens your knees, it widens your sit bones. Brings in really nice alignment in the hips and the pelvis. Keep your head dropped. Don't hold any tension in your neck or your face or your jaw or your teeth. At this point, go ahead and bring your feet as wide as your mat. Drop your bottom down and come into a yogi squat. If this is comfortable for you, wonderful. Keep breathing. If this pose is a little intense and your heels won't come down, go ahead and put a blanket underneath of your heels. But just go ahead and breathe here. This is a great place to learn to be comfortable, being uncomfortable. Maybe even a little smile if you can muster it. Easy does it. We don't stay here for very much longer. And then go ahead and come down to the mat. Get your feet in line. Bring your left hand around the front of your knees, right hand to the back of the mat, fingers face back, easy twist open. Make sure you're twisting with your thoracic spine and not your neck. Slow, long, deep breathing here. And switch to the other side. Right hand comes around the knees, left hand to the back of the mat, fingers pointed back, easy twist. On each inhale, find space. On each exhale, twist a tiny bit more. No need to struggle here, we're just starting. Go ahead and straighten out both your legs. So bend your right leg and slip your right foot on the outside of your left knee. Left arm comes up, elbow comes on the outside of your knee. And another easy twist. And go ahead and switch sides. So bring your left foot, slip it on the outside of your right knee. Right arm comes up. Bring your elbow on the outside of your left knee. And twist open to the left. Your left hand is behind you, fingers pointed back toward the back of the room. Now go ahead and point your fingers towards your bottom, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hips distance, tuck your chin, raise your bottom into a tabletop, and breathe here. Optimum is 10 breaths, but work to your capacity and you'll work up to it. So just stay here. Keep lifting, hang in there. Keep your knees in line. Keep them from kind of falling out to the side. Lower your bottom. Go ahead and come to the front of your mat. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Elbows come out. Inhale and lean back a little bit. Stay right there. Inhale again. Lean back a little bit further. Stay right there. Inhale and lean back a little bit further. And then come up. Elbows come together. Roll your head down toward your chin to your chest. And then begin to bend your knees. Your chin comes towards your sternum. Slow breaths. Your head comes towards your tummy. And then towards your thighs. To your knees. Elbows wrap subtly around your knees. And then go ahead and get super compact here. Forward fold. Let your hands hang. And on an inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Hands to prayer. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, lower down. Hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway up, look up. Exhale. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward into a lunge. Left foot forward. Fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Lower down. Cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale your left foot forward into a lunge. Bring your right foot forward to meet your left. Fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, touch the mat. Halfway up, look up. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Halfway up. Fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, lower down, hands to prayer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back to a lunge. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga or all the way. Up dog or cobra, and then back to downward facing dog. Bring your left foot forward, then your right foot forward, halfway up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale. Come to the front of your mat. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Come up into chair pose. Fold forward. Halfway up, look up. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward, warrior one. Lower to the mat, step back to plank, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your left foot forward, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Go at your own pace through that sequence. Go ahead and step or jump to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Come up into chair pose. And exhale, hands to prayer. Come on up, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, jump back, lower down. Up dog, down dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, fold, step back to plank, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, warrior one. Come on up. Exhale, lower down. Step back to plank and lower down chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe here. Go ahead, step or jump to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Drop your bottom. Come on up. Chair pose. Stand up. Tadasana. Hands in prayer. Go ahead and come to the mat. Feet straight out in front of you. Toes pointed straight up. And go ahead and fold forward. And grab anywhere where your level of practice is. If you can go ahead and grab all the way beyond your feet, great. If you can grab your yoga pants or your shins, that's a great thing too. And keep breathing here. Surrender your head. See where you're gripping in your stomach. Breathe into your hamstrings. This is a deep hamstring lower back stretch. All the way down into those hamstring tendons behind your knees. Sit up. Go ahead and bend your right leg. Let your right knee drop out to the side. Square your chest over your left knee. Grab onto your left foot and just fold forward. And just like before, wherever you grab is great. Let your elbows come out to the side. And just be easy in this pose. Janu Shirsasana. Come on up. Knee comes up. Foot comes out. Bring your left knee in. Drop the left knee out. And go ahead and fold forward over the right leg. If you can grab opposite wrists, that's great. But if you can't, just fold forward where you are. Continue to breathe. Go ahead and walk up. Scoot forward on the mat. Go ahead and lay on your back. Go ahead, lay on your back. Feet hips distance apart. Palms flat on the ground. On an inhale, raise your bottom. Don't let your knees come out. Keep them coming straight, and then roll your shoulders underneath you. Clasp your hands behind your back in a fist for bridge pose. And breathe. Really push in through your shoulders and out through your knees. And come down. Go ahead and raise your bottom again. And if you're a back bender, go ahead, come on up, come to the top of your head, push all the way up into a full back bend or Urdhva Dhanurasana. If not, do bridge pose again. It's perfectly acceptable. It's a great spine opener. Tuck your chin, come down. Don't pull your knees in quite yet. One more back bend. On an inhale, go ahead, come up to the top of your head, push all the way up. Watch the positioning of your feet. Try to keep them as straight as possible. Tuck your chin, lower down. And now pull your knees into your chest. Give them a pretty good squeeze. Bring your feet to the floor, hands out. Windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Be pretty easy on your spine. Legs come out. And rest.